everybody! Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe and click the notification bell. We regularly upload videos of this type of content. So if there is something you like, turn on the notification bell so that you can know whenever there is a fresh new video out. The story is about a woman in London who purchased an inexpensive ring from a flea market and has been keeping it for 30 years. The day came when she discovered the true value of the stone on it, and it changed her life. The woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She needed to take jobs to pay her bills, and she wasn't afraid to admit that she had been living from paycheck to paycheck. Life wasn't always excellent for her, but she dreamed that one day she would live a life of a princess, and she held on to that dream. That's why she bought a simple ring for herself to wear every day to remind her of what she deserved if she worked hard. Before she got the ring, she used to go out to do some shopping every weekend. She may not have a lot, but she treats herself with a quick stroll at a flea market near West Middlesex Hospital in London. That's where she stopped by at a car boot sale to check out their second-hand bohemian necklaces for sale. She didn't have a lot of cash in her pocket at that time, but she wanted to reward herself with something that was worth every penny. But before she could ask for a chance to buy the necklace, a glimmering jewel caught her attention. It was so attractive to her that she noticed it in her peripheral vision. She then knew it was the one that she wanted, and that they were meant to be together. She brought the ring and has worn it ever since. It became her inspiration to run to work, survive from paycheck to paycheck, and to keep her aspirations of financial independence. It helped her remind herself about her day-to-day activities as she would wear the ring every morning without fail. The woman knew it was a real bargain. She got a simple yet flattering ring for only £10. That's just enough to get you a bedroom decoration. She didn't make a mistake buying it. To her, the ring was a talisman mined from an enchanted place, which gave her good luck every day. That's how she loves her new jewelry. Although, she thought that the stone on the ring wasn't a diamond and that she still planned to buy a diamond ring. 30 years later, she still had the ring and she still felt empowered by wearing it every day. One day, her story unfolded a new chapter, and it started when she saw someone at the grocery store. It was the day of the week where she did her groceries and was on her way from work. While at the checkout line, she noticed a stranger looking at the ring on her finger. She tried to ignore him, but soon the staring man became discomforting. After paying for her groceries, she quickly left the establishment and headed her way out to the street. Her attention was still on the man. She saw the man go after her. That's when she hastened her steps, as the man was clearly after her ring. She looked back only to see the man's eyes were still glued to the ring on her finger. She turned around to confront him, asking if he needed any help. He spoke in a manner that the woman didn't understand due to the fright she was experiencing, but she assumed that he was requesting to take a closer look at the ring on her finger. She refused and continued walking away from him. Luckily, she got to her car fast and drove away, until the man disappeared from her sight. She was all alone. She was barely breathing when she thought to herself about what is up with the creepy man staring and following her. She got home and tried to shake it all off. It was her best decision not to entertain a stranger interested in her ring, or else she could have gone home with the ring missing. The second time she freaked out was when she was already on her way to work and she noticed she wasn't wearing the ring. She ran all the way back to her house, worried about the ring being stolen. She must have been traumatized from the last time her ring was at risk of getting stolen. Once at home, she searched everywhere in her bedroom and the ring wasn't anywhere. She went to her bathroom and felt so relieved to see the ring on the counter, and she realized she left it there the night before. These lessons taught her to be more careful in order for her not to lose the thing she really loved. The experience at the grocery store made her think the ring was all the jewelry she had. She didn't have much and she struggled to pay the bills. Seeing how the man wanted the ring at the grocery store had her thinking, could the second-hand ring be worth much more than £10 30 years ago? She went to Sotheby's London to find answers once and for all. She had the ring appraised and to find out where it came from. Doing this and trying to learn more about the origins of her beloved ring helped relieve her anxiety, as she couldn't get out of the house wearing the ring without getting paranoid that someone would be after it. It was odd because for the first time in 30 years, the dull, plain-looking ring was suddenly the envy of everyone in town. Sotheby's told her that they'd keep it for a couple of days to run some tests on the stone. She was excited to find out what the results would be, and also nervous as she might not be able to keep the ring anymore, until the day came when Sotheby's gave her answers. It was the most relieving day of her life. Sotheby's jewelry department confirmed the stone's authenticity. The ring was a giant 26-carat cushion-shaped white diamond from the 19th century. The Englishwoman who owned it for 30 years found it unbelievable. She had to pinch herself to make sure she wasn't dreaming. Jessica Wyndham, Sotheby's director and head of Department of Jewelry, stated that the ring was likely to have been owned by a member of the royal family in the 19th century. And since standards for diamond cutting were different back in the day, people today wouldn't find this ring lustrous anymore. The old style of cutting an antique cushion shape did not allow for light to reflect as much as diamond rings today do. 19th century cutting aimed to retain the weight of the stone rather than to make it shine bright. The antique shape and older style concealed the actual brilliance throughout the centuries, and the ring was tarnished, which was another factor to why the ring lacked luster. The time it took for the appraisal to complete was due to a test via Gemological Institute of America to confirm that it was a diamond. They also dictated the price. The ring was valued at £350,000, or about $450,000. The ring that everybody once knew as not very valuable turned out to be a very expensive one. The woman's taste and random chance of seeing the ring's super rare sparkle gave her the opportunity to earn a big fortune. The ring was sent to auction and it got sold for £656,750. That's about $850,000. The Englishwoman had a belief that the sparkle she saw in her peripheral was meant to be in order for the ring to change her life. A little ring that was concealing its brilliance made an average woman a princess. Her dream came true. What would you do if you found out that what you bought from a thrift store was actually a valuable antique collectible that everyone was looking for? Let us know in the comments, and we hope you learned a lesson from the woman in London with good taste and a 1 in a million chance to notice the thing that would change her life. Like the video and please subscribe. We'll see you next time.